All this period before this happened,
Then, yes.
how did you cope with
So,
the activities of the university?
yes, so the activity of the university, as I told you, at the beginning we have interim management committee. And these are already workers, as staff of the Federal Ministry of Education, who are workers, staff of the NUC, staff of the Federal Ministry of Transportation, and also the company. So they are all workers. And myself, as a staff of Ahmad Bello University, although what I did immediately after my appointment, I wrote requesting for secondment and also the stoppage of my salary, so that nobody will accuse me of maintaining two jobs. So for me, I had no salary. So when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointed ministers, we were lucky to have a distinguished Senator Said Ahmed Al-Kali on board as the Federal Minister of Transportation. And when he received briefing from directors and head of agencies, when he received briefing from me, he said, so VC, how are you surviving? How are you moving from Daura to Abuja? He asked the permanent secretary, how's the VC is moving around? Which vehicle? I said, I'm using my own vehicle. I'm using my own resources. And no. So, and since there's no budget, so what he did was he called that company, CCECC. We had a meeting. He said, please, MD, we are very appreciative of what you have done. However, now you have built infrastructure, but there are no logistics. So it means that this infrastructure cannot work because building cannot work by itself. So please, out of the money you intend for building, we know that you don't intend to give anything. You are not employing anybody. But please, I want you to provide some monetary aspect from what you intend to do. And interestingly, at that time, because the arrangement at that time, they stopped even the building, because the arrangement also is not to build the university or to give the contribution at once. No, it is based on the payment. Okay. You know, companies, that's what we do is based on the payment. If you pay us, then we get paid, we get profit, and we contribute. So the company provided what they call like the seed money. And it was that money we use in preparing those documents I told you, and also inviting the NUC, and also preparing other documents, all those documents I mentioned, until we got, in fact, even when we get the budget, we couldn't touch the budget, because we have to employ those who will utilize it. For example, in the bursary, because Vice Chancellor cannot utilize money, Vice Chancellor only approve. But when he approves, who will process? Is the bursar. Is it only the bursar? No, also staff in the bursary. The internal auditor also who will look at it. So we could not even start touching the budgetary allocation until around April. So what we did when we got that money, and also what I did was to go to Accountant General Office to open account for the university, and also to give the university the power to transact, which is a road to Central Bank. They opened account for the university. So also what we did at that beginning was to employ the use of what you call federal pay officers in Katsina, who are staff of the Accountant General Office under the Federal Ministry of Finance. So you see a lot of challenges.